Hello race fans, RC fans, sim fans. I'm not sure that's the right way around, but anyway, it's Racing 393, and you can see before you I've got another kit by Tamiya. It's not going to be an unboxing. I'm not a huge fan of unboxings, and if you watch any of my channel, my videos, a lot of the time they're just showing you what I've got. Nothing ever comes of it really. I've still got a couple of, well, I've got a lot of kits which are kind of in between built, either built and on the shelf but not finished, or completely boxed and not even started. So this is one of those situations. So as you can see here, what I'm going to quickly go through is just what my plans are for this. They will get done. It's just a case of I've got to get the bits for it first. Now, for example, I have got the Schumacher Top Cat with all the upgrades that you can possibly. At the time, well, you might get others, but the main ones that still hasn't been built. So, like I say, it won't be an unboxing as such. Just sort of bit of a talk about what I plan to do. Just to sort of get some videos, updates, because I haven't done any for a while, and hopefully, I'll get some of the other cars I've got ready to run, as it were, to take out, and then we'll go from there. But this is about the Blockhead Motors Wild One. The original Wild One, which I'll stick a picture up of it. I've always wanted one of these when they came out originally, sort of back in the day. But at the time, they were quite. I mean, everything's relative, isn't it? They're still quite expensive now, but I couldn't afford it back then. And time goes on, they disappear. So when Tamiya were bringing out this limited edition Blockhead Motors, I thought I quite like the look of this car. It's the open wheel kind of. I'll say buggy. It is a buggy, but I've got some ideas that I'd like to do with this. It's kind of open wheel midget, flat track based is what I've got in my head. I know it's not really going to work out quite like that, because from what the videos I've seen, these shock absorbers are very bouncy. I'm not sure what to do about that yet. But anyway, I mean, it's not a box opening, but I will open the box, and I'm going to show you what my plans are. There's a slight change in I have bought some stuff, but it hasn't quite worked out as I'd wanted. But I'll get in front of the camera, not so much me in front of the camera, but so you can see what I'm showing you. So right, let me just get the box open, and we'll go from there. So here's the box. It's not very exciting. Open, as opposed to closed. So I'll start off with what I've got here. So I've got to remember where I've got to hold this now, because I can't see the camera from where I'm sat. But anyway, I've got some. This is diff oil, I think. Well, I've got some. This is diff oil. Just some really thick silicone oil. I think. Yeah, it's a 40,000 and 120,000 rating. You can use these in shock absorbers, I guess, but this was for the diff. I just thought I'd I believe, I can't remember what's in this car. I haven't really looked. Don't know if it's a ball diff. I don't think it is, or it's a geared diff. And there is an upgrade for a ball diff, I've read. I'm not sure what kit it's from. I've got a feeling it might be the Frog. maybe the frog ball diff upgrade will fit this. I could be wrong, but it's something I've got to look into. Now the other thing I've got, as you can, well, you can't see, but the bumper in the kit is a traditional black, as you can probably see there, just a typically black plastic flexible typical Tamiya bumper. I've got an upgrade which is an aluminium, I won't take it out of the packet as such, it's all still taped up, but an aluminium upgrade. It sort of matches the rest of the kit, which is, you can see, aluminium plastic but aluminium looking. The shock absorbers are, from my understanding, metal, but you've got the metal uprights. The side bars are plastic, but they look metal. I suppose there might be a company that does metal versions, but yeah. So we got that one there to go on. And right, so let me have a look at some things that are easy to get out. So I've got a dirt tuned motor. I think this is generally for 4-wheel drive, I think, ultimately, but it's brand new, so we've got that to go in rather than the standard silver can motor, so we'll stick that in. I have used one of these before, they're right, they go pretty well. So we've got that. I want to show you something as well, so I can take these out of the packet. So this is what comes with the kit. So this is it? Oh no, that's my fault. I'm forgetting. So these are the original sort of tyres. So they can see they're the typical ribbed affair with a stud on the back. You know, they're right. They'll do a job. I've purchased a couple of upgrades or alternatives because I tend to want to run this on tarmac rather than off-road. Even though it says off-roader, I get that. But this is one of the wheels at the kit, and this is just a small stubbed spike tyre. I know it's not really off-road, and to be quite honest, you probably find we're better off fitting the original tyres on the front because they're ribbed, and they'd probably best suit the kit, to be honest. I mean, because they're going to fit these wheels. But I'll try these ones. I think this was a case of whether I may have used it off-road as well. So, but I'm not too concerned if these pins end up worn out, as it were. So we've got that to try. Now the other one, now these do fit. They might need some foams, but these are some typical Schumacher, as you can see, I don't get too close, but some typical Schumacher on-road tyre design. I've got these on a lot of my cars. So you can see that it's a bit wider, it is a bit soft, so it might want supporting with a foam. But that was the plan. This is the original plan, and this one there was just an alternative. You can see it is a bit smaller. But it gives you some options, doesn't it? I mean, I don't know. I'm probably more inclined to go with this one on the front. But yeah, so that's kind of the plan. And then one of the issues I've got is I bought the same tyres for the rear, but as you can see, they don't fit. They're not the same size internal diameter. So I'm not going to be able to use these tyres on these wheels. And I haven't really looked into the kit yet, but they've obviously got some form of specific Wild One fitting, which is like something that goes onto the axle, then that would fit onto the wheel, lock onto the wheel, I'd guess. But yeah, I don't know what to do yet. I want to use these tyres. Again, they're going to need, whatever I do, they're going to need foams in. I might see if I can get, Maybe you can get a hex conversion. I know there's one for the front. There's a couple of bits I'm waiting for. And one is a hex conversion. Hex conversion for the front. Or is that the rear? I know they come off the fast attack vehicle, which is the and again, I'll put a picture up. The fast attack vehicle is like the army version of this kit, and I'm pretty sure it's the front. Without those that have built these will obviously know the answer straight away. I've not built it yet, so I've no idea how I'm going to sort of retrofit like the Schumacher typical hexagon fix wheels that will take these ones. You know what I like. So it's got a hex in there rather than like some. It's a bit like the Hot Shot. It's got its own fixings, but you can get adaptions for it. You must be able to nowadays, I would think. I think that's it really. So yeah, there's nothing else I've got in here. So I've got the motor, thick diff oil, the aluminium front bumper, and various options for tyres, plus an ongoing upgrade needed for the back tyres. And this will be more of a flat track midget based RC car. I mean, I'll have the option to run it off-road. I like to have the sort of an open-ended solution, so I can do either on-road or off-road, but where I tend to use this is on an old disused runway, so we'll see. But that's the plan. I'm also thinking of putting, as you can see on the box there, I don't know if you can see the box, but you can get light kits that will fit the spot lamps, which I'm tempted to do as well. So just because, why not? It's all going to be powered by a standard nickel metal hydride battery. I'm not planning to go to LiPo just yet, but I know the cars will tend to go. I mean, I can only need one of those batteries that I can use throughout all my electric kits. So it's a possible upgrade going forward. So anyway, that's what I'm planning to do. I haven't got a time scale on that yet, so I don't know when I'm going to get around to it. So before I go, I just want to sort of a little bit of a closing thought. So I think I mentioned in a previous video that I kind of took a bit of a sabbatical to making videos. I didn't want to get into a situation where making videos just because I'm making videos. It's not enjoyable enough for that. I just like to document what I'm doing for others, maybe to get some enjoyment. Maybe that's what they're doing. I'm no illusion that this is only just something I'm doing when I can, rather than the heights of building up a YouTube channel to make it pay for itself. I'm not even anywhere near thinking on that route. And it was someone said to me, it was actually resonated. If he watches this video, he will remember saying it. Basically, and I can understand this. Basically, the words were, and these were from my friend, I enjoy watching videos and YouTube videos of people just doing what they enjoy doing, rather than an out-and-out channel which is sponsored, giveaways, and a business, a self-sufficient business, because it does change. And there are many channels out there, and I use RC just for an example. I'm not going to mention any channels because it's not what this is about. But there's a lot of channels out there who clearly they get sponsors and they're trying to make it ends meet. That's fine. That's a really good, and I kind of you know, in one side of me wishes I could be along there, and the other side, sort of, I don't know whether I'd want to make it that much of a commitment. This is just a hobby. I don't want to get into a situation where I'm making videos just because then it becomes a chore. I'm just documenting my hobby, and hopefully other people may find it interesting enough to watch as well, and maybe they can relate to it if they're building their own kits at home, or with their kids and they're taking them out just out on the field, and it's all they pay for it and they enjoy it. They break it, they mend it. You bend it, you mend it, as the saying goes. And that's kind of where I'm at. So I'm just the normal. I wouldn't even say I'm a YouTuber, because I'm not. I'm just documenting my RC hobby for others to enjoy. That's it. So that's why it's not an abundance of videos. I also cover sim racing as well, as some of you may know. So yeah, but that's where I'm at. So this is. I'm sort of done with this one now. I'm going to wait until I get round. I've got some bits still on order which are not in stock yet, so I will get round to doing it. This will probably be my next build, and I'll probably do a little bit of filming of that, of the stages. I'll see what time I get. But that's me now. I hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate anyone that's watching. Most people, and I've said it myself, give it a thumbs up or a like. I'm not bothered. Watch my video if you like it. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, doesn't matter. Leave a message. I always respond, because it's just like chatting to like-minded people about RC. Some people have some really good ideas, and I like to hear from others who may have, you know, if I've said anything that I'm not sure about, all hands up. You know, if you've got any ideas of, for example, fitted to that, if you've built one and you know more about it than I do, you can let me know in the comments. I'll always respond and give you my thoughts, and I appreciate any sort of feedback on any advisory stuff to build this kit anyway, or if you can confirm things like the ball diff. I think I read it was the frog, but I haven't checked since making this video. Anyway, that'll do for now. Been going on for long enough. Appreciate everyone watching, and I'll see you on the next video.